Hello everyone, True Zero Emissions here. Okay, so the plug's all back together. Look how good that looks. I think it looks really good. I mean, it fit together perfectly. That's really great. It just fit perfectly together. So what we have now is in parallel with the existing lighting system, which is great. I mean, this scooter, the Wolf King GTR and the Wolf King GT Pro, all those scooters with these lights, the Cabo scooters with these lights, everyone's happy with the lighting. They're so happy with being able to see. I mean, I've had so many scooters that either didn't come with a light, and I was putting like rechargeable lights on there. Oh, it was so frustrating. And other people would have lights where they had somehow wired the light into the battery, and I'm like, how'd you do that? And they're like, oh, I did this and this, and I'm trying to get links from them, and months later I'm still trying to get links to the parts list. It's like, I'm just like, you know, it's nice when the scooter just comes with it, you know. So this was my first scooter. I think, yeah, well, I did have the Nami Bernie Viper that had a good headlight, but I would say this one's even better. This one's even brighter and stronger at night. But the Nami Bernie Viper did have a pretty good headlight. What I was unhappy with that scooter was it just didn't feel stable. Even with the steering stabilization, the steering was not comfortable to me. And I didn't realize how frustrating that was to me, or how much I was fighting the steering until I rode something that had really stable steering. And when I say stable, some people call stability just if the stem moves, if you can move the stem. That's not what I'm talking about, because this stem is solid. This is like rock solid, like it doesn't have any movement in it. The bars don't move. You can't move them. You can't flex them, right? They're just real solid. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the rigidity. I'm talking about when I'm at high speed, or any speed, but especially high speed, the scooter is not doing the wobbles. Have you ever had speed wobbles where the wheel goes back and forth? Or it doesn't feel like it wants to turn, like where it just wants to go left or right. And the Nami Bernie Viper always felt like it wanted to turn left or right, one direction. It just didn't feel like it wanted to go straight, especially at high speed, like over 50 miles an hour. And it could easily do 60, right? The Nami Bernie Viper could easily do 60, but this scooter easily does the same speeds, and even more. This is the GTR, Wolf King GTR, and it's completely stable, meaning it doesn't try to turn left or right. It just wants to go straight. And if I want to turn, it'll turn. It turns when I want it to turn. That's what I want. So anyway, I showed you guys the plug. Still working on the wires here. It's all coming together well, though. As you can see, we got the night vision camera in there in the back. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. That's the night vision camera. That's the Wolf box. The Wolf box for the Wolf King GTR. There's the night vision camera, but it also works in daytime. It's just a rear view camera. It's a rear view mirror camera, and it also has a front view camera built into it right there. But I just wanted to be able to see behind me, and surprisingly that was on sale for around $100. But even not on sale, I think they're not a lot more than that, maybe around $150 or so, or less than $200. There's a couple different models as well, so look for that as well. This is, I think, the lowest model, the most basic model, but look, it has night vision. It records, it's like a dash cam. It records both front and back camera. It has GPS on it. As you can see here, I mounted it right here. That's the GPS. So it's really a good system. I've been running it on my car for about a year now, and I'm really happy with it. Just to let you know, when I mounted this, I did use the double-sided sticky tape between this and the mirror. So there's double-sided sticky tape between these two, holding them together. And then this just kind of there's a zip tie here. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There's a zip tie behind this, not pulling it tight, right? Because I don't want to break this. It's you know, this isn't pulling very tight, it's just snug. So I just have a system of redundancy, that's all it is. And if needed, I'll keep an eye on this, but if needed, I'll put a zip tie around it and then attaching to this as well. So I'll put another one holding it to there if I notice this, you know, seeming like it needs more support. But all's going well so far. Just personalizing my Wolf King GTR.